Bangladesh is a small country which consists of 147,570 square kilometers. Even though it is a small country, it is developing with the rest of the world. Natural disasters are the main obstacle for the development of this country. Nowadays, scientists are saying that earthquake is the biggest disaster for mankind. To face this sort of disaster, we need to be aware. So we have to aware our students first.
Our beloved institution, American International University Bangladesh, started its journey in the year of 1994 under the direct supervision of our Honorable current Chairman Dr. Anwarul Abidin. How conscious are we to be aware of the pre and post measure needed to take during an earthquake? Do you know what precautions to take if such destruction were to take place in our university? Let's see what we are thinking about the earthquake.
নিচে নেমে এসে সামনে দাঁড়ায় থাকবো অথবা মেইন রোডে চলে যাবো।
আত্মীয় গেলে আমি সিটে বসে থাকি।
আসুন না বাসার থেকে আসুন না ওই বাসায় এরকম বলে নিরাপত্তা স্টুডেন্টদের বের করে দিয়ে নিজেও সেভে থাকে।
আমি তাড়াতাড়ি ক্লাসরুম থেকে বের হয়ে বাইরে চলে আসবো।
যখন যেগুলো যে জায়গায় ফিল্ডের বেশি ওটা নিচে থাকবে আমার নাহলে বা শুরু করলে বাইরে হয়ে যায়।
যে আর্থকোয়াকের ফলে যে প্রবলেমটা হবে মানুষের এলাবোরেট মুভিংয়ের ফলে প্রবলেমটা আরও বেশি হবে।
ভূমিকম্প হলে আসলে আমার সব সহকর্মী আমি সবাই মিলে আমরা জানার চেষ্টা করি।
আর্থকুইক হওয়াটার সময় যদি স্টুডেন্টসরা কোনো ধরনের মুভমেন্টে না যান, তারা যেন স্থির অবস্থাতে যে যার অবস্থান করেন, যার ফলে তাদের ক্ষতির সম্ভাবনাটা যতদূর সম্ভব সেটাকে কমিয়ে আনা সম্ভব হবে।
In the case of earthquake, it is better to come out as quick as possible from the building without staying, without being tempted by your wealth and money and other things, other belongings that you have. The life is to be saved. So you come out, that is better as soon as possible, and take your shelter outside the building. Even in between two buildings, it is not safe to stay. If there is a vacant space, no buildings around you, that is the better place to take care.
পরামর্শ হচ্ছে স্টুডেন্টদেরকে প্যানিক না হওয়া। অনেক সময় দেখা যায় যে প্যানিক হয়ে একজন আরেকজনের গায়ে অনেক সময় পদদলিত হয়েও যতটা না দুর্ঘটনার কারণে মানে ভূমিকম্পের কারণে দুর্ঘটনা ঘটে তার সাথে বেশি দুর্ঘটনা হতে ঘটে আমরা প্যানিক করি। সেজন্য আমার পরামর্শ যে ইমার্জেন্সি এক্সিটের সব রকম অ্যারেঞ্জমেন্ট ক্যাম্পাসের ভিতরে রয়েছে, সেই জন্য প্যানিক না হয়ে ধীরে ধীরে ক্যাম্পাস থেকে বের হয়ে যাওয়া এবং নিরাপদ স্থানে অবস্থান করা।
I think when there is an earthquake, it's kind of inevitable, so it's the nature arts calamity. There isn't much to do, but I would request our students to follow the emergency evacuation plan that has been posted in the classroom doors, so that there is no panic and the students can leave the classrooms in a disciplined manner. Because most of the casualties happens if the students are panicking and rushing towards the door or pushing and shoving. That's how things get worse. The good thing is our teachers and peons of the floors are given instructions to handle situations like that. There has been training for first aid treatment as well that has happened last semester for the faculties and students, a group of faculties and peons as well. We are also looking forward to another training conducted by the fire brigade for the handling the earthquake situation. That will be happening next semester. So, but at this time, because of our infrastructure limitation, I would like to request the students just to keep their calm and leave the premise as disciplined as possible and as quickly as possible to a safer place.
We should not stand beside any glass wall or under the electrical wire. We we should place in open space.
The awareness of earthquake includes first the personal safety and then the identify of safe places, maybe indoors and outdoors, and have some disaster supplies on hand, develop an emergency communication plan, and also the turn up of lights like electricity, gas and other things. I think that is a very good initiative by the student of disaster management to develop awareness among the students and above all the citizens of the country.
Students must have a presence of mind, should be able to help other people if needed. We should be able to advocate how things should be conducted, what are the things to be prepared so that when this calamity occur, everybody would be aware and conscious on how to face the challenge and the effects, the adverse effects of earthquake.
অনেক উঁচুতে আছি কিন্তু আমরা বেরোতে পারছি না। আমাদের সবসময় মনে রাখতে হবে যে আমরা যেন কোনো দেয়ালের কোনো একটা কর্নারে গিয়ে দাঁড়াই, আমরা যেন মানে বিল্ডিংয়ের কোনো মাঝামাঝিতে মানে কখনো যাতে না দাঁড়াই, সবসময় কর্নারে দাঁড়াই। কারণ আমরা দেখেছি ভূমিকম্প হলে সবসময় মাঝের জিনিসটা ধসে পড়ে যায়, বাইরের যে আউটার স্ট্রাকচারটা সেটা থাকে। তো আমার মনে হয় কিছুটা এইরকম থাকলেও হয়তো বাঁচার সম্ভাবনা আছে। কিন্তু যেখানে অনেক মানুষ, ধরুন আমাদের AIUBর যে এত ছেলে মেয়ে মানে এক একটা ফ্লোরে ক্লাস করে, ধরুন অ্যাটলিস্ট 100 বেশি ছেলে মেয়ে থাকে ওই ফ্লোরে। তো হঠাৎ করে যদি এরকম একটা ভূমিকম্প হয়, আমার তো মনে হয় প্রত্যেকটা মানে ফ্যাকাল্টিকে এবং স্টুডেন্টসদের এটাই মনে রাখতে হবে যে মাথা ঠান্ডা রেখে কী করে আমরা বেরিয়ে যেতে পারি, কী করে আমরা অন্য অপরজনকে সাহায্য করতে পারি। আমরা যারা ফ্যাকাল্টি আছে তাদের প্রথমে উচিত হবে যে তারা স্টুডেন্টসদের খুব ধীর স্থিরভাবে তাদের সেই ফ্লোর থেকে বার করে দেওয়া, তাদের একটা ওপেন জায়গায় পৌঁছে দেওয়ার চেষ্টা। দ্বিতীয়ত হবে ছেলেরা যারা আছে তারা যেন মেয়েদের আগে বার করে, কারণ
earthquakes in Bangladesh are not so frequent, but over the last few years we are experiencing some earthquakes. During the class hours we haven't experienced that many earthquakes with, but it will actually, there are possibilities there could be earthquakes, so obviously we have to be getting ourselves ready, or in the classrooms when we are taking the classes. Basically, I should say it is the teacher's responsibility to see how he can handle it, but students also has to perform in a very disciplined manner. If possible, they should actually come out of the building and go to the streets.
Till now, we view how we think about consciousness. To increase the conscious level, we are the students of disaster management, major in management, think about how we can be more cautious.
The do's and don'ts during an earthquake. If you're inside the classroom, first, stay calm. Stay away from falling plaster, bricks, or stones. Please do not stand under hanging projectors. Take your valuables, make a row, leave the room in a disciplined manner. Do not escape through windows. Please do not use the lift. If you're already in the ground floor of a building during an earthquake, please don't waste any time. Evacuate the building as soon as possible.
In case of an earthquake, make sure you have locked all the doors after the evacuation has been complete.
During an earthquake attack, there is a huge possibility of catching fire, which needs to be taken into consideration. In our university, there is an information chart posted at the back of every classroom door where it is clearly stated that how to exit during an unwanted situation. Another most important factor that should be pointed out is that training all the staff members regarding the proper use of fire extinguisher.
Hold the extinguisher upright and pull the pin. Next, stand 8 to 10 feet from the fire and aim the nozzle at the base of the fire. Do not get too close or aim the nozzle too high. Once the nozzle is aimed at the base of the fire, squeeze the levers together to begin discharge of the fire extinguishing agent. Maintain your distance from the fire and sweep the nozzle from side to side, sweeping 3 to 6 inches beyond the right and left edges of the fire. Discharge the extinguisher until contents are exhausted to prevent reignition. Move around the fire to confirm it is completely extinguished.
If there's fire in a room, many can suffocate due to lack of oxygen. Since the room will be filled with smoke, to avoid such circumstances, we should crawl our way out of the room.
During the earthquake, if you stay outside in a building, then you have to know some safety precautions. Have to go in a safe or open place and cover yourself with your hand. Don't stay anywhere with over curiosity and help those people who are injured and helpless.
We are really happy that AIUB for the first time has offered this course, Disaster Management, and I'm really proud to take this session. And mostly in this class we learn that there are different types of disasters and how earthquake happens. There is tectonic plate, and how when they move and when they bump into each other, how earthquake happens, the reason for floods, and mostly we learn that how to manage when disaster happens. And in this class also we learn that what to do and what to avoid during disasters. I feel that all the AIUBians actually should take this class because it's not only for the class purpose, but it's actually for life and for families, that wherever you are you can really save yourselves, your family members and others. Because there are different departments and different studies happens in this university, so it is not possible for everyone to come to this class. So in the class we thought that why not make a small documentary on earthquake, and in this university that how can we save ourselves, because we have all high-rises buildings, and especially in campus 7 it's so huge and so high that the students should be knowing that if a disaster really strikes, how can we save ourselves. The basic purpose of making this documentary is that we have BBA students, we have EEE engineering students, we have computer department students, we have economics department students, we have English students, but for them it's not possible to come and take this class. But this documentary film we can show them in the classes, so they can really be aware of that what they should be doing during this if earthquake strikes in. And basic reason is that we cannot actually fight with nature, but we need to learn that how we can save ourselves and live every day. Thank you very much.
At the very onset, I would like to thank the students of management major. The students are the first batch of management major who have taken disaster management as a course. We have offered this course because this issue is very contemporary and important for Bangladesh, because as we know, Bangladesh is prone to all kinds of natural disasters like flood, surges, tsunamis, storms, earthquake. And Dhaka city is one of the most vulnerable places in Bangladesh because of its density of population. Our people should know how to manage, survive, and to some extent prevent any loss of life and properties. By this documentary, American International University of Bangladesh will be able to convey the message to the people. These young people are working hard and giving their highest effort for this kind of social work. I find it very encouraging and promising. Thanks to the hardworking students, to the course teacher, Mr. Rana D. Mojumdar, to the director, also Mr. Manzoor Khan, to our dean, directors, other head of the departments, associate dean, and overall I would like to thank the management of AIUB. Thank you very much, students. Keep it up. Our best wishes are always with you.